The next one, I missed these guys at CES for I missed them at CES. They came by the booth, but the good news is they hooked me up with a ton of these really cool patches. So this week at Grommet, we launched the Boost Sleep Pack, which I took one last night. It's got some melatonin, some other good stuff we'll talk about in a second. I put it on. The good news is I was already exhausted from, I think it was like 32,000 steps I did yesterday, like going convention center to Venetian Hall to here and there. But I was out cold, slept like a baby, even on 2 glasses of wine. And then today I woke up, I've gotten a couple comments. They're like, Greg, you look like you woke up in Vegas. I'm like, because I did. But I have the energy patch on now. They have different ones, which I think are really, really cool. They have a vibe one, they have a recovery and energy. We're featuring the sleep one this week, but obviously if you go to their website, you can check them all out. But I love this one, Marcy, because super cool. Like I don't necessarily love waking up and taking a bunch of pills or remembering all that. This is a really cool patch. They come on this little strip here. You just take it off and then you put it right on the veins on the inside of your wrist. And it's not too invasive. It's not big. It kind of blends in with the skin. And I got some life right now. I got some energy. I'm feeling good right now. This is the energy one that I've taken this morning. But I love this. I think it's such a cool innovation. Very inexpensive. $10 for a 4-pack. $7.99 with the Grommet discount. But Marcy, have you seen something like this before? Like, what were your thoughts when this one came in the mail?
I hadn't seen something like this. When it came in the mail, at first I thought it was masks, which masks are everywhere right now. I thought it was something like that. And so I, looked a little closer. And once I started getting into it and reading the story, the maker's story, they actually have been in the adhesive space for a really long time. And so they have perfected the adhesive technology. And so basically what they've done is they've taken adhesive and they've infused it with vitamins and nutraceuticals. And if you're like me, maybe I'm the only one, I did not know what nutraceuticals were. It's a very fancy term. So I did look it up. And nutraceuticals basically is anything that is food sourced or food based that has health benefits. So that's what they've done. And the one that I have tried so far only is the sleep one. And as you can see, I have tried the sleep one 3 times. And that's because it works. And it's kind of odd actually how it's all natural, first of all, which is great. And really all it has in it, what it has infused in this patch is melatonin, which probably many of you are already taking on some level, magnesium, which I don't know how many are familiar with the sleep benefits of magnesium, but it has great sleep benefits. And then lavender oil. And we know how soothing and calming lavender can be. So the combination of those 3, when you put it on your wrist, I'd love to show you how to put it on now, but I might fall asleep and that would not be good. So I'm not going to do that. I'm glad that Greg has the energy one on. Maybe I should put that one on. But I put it on and I will say I'm someone who typically I need to watch TV or be on my phone, which I know I'm not supposed to do, but I've got to kind of wind down before I can fall asleep. When I started using these this week, I put them on and I don't know if it was just in my head, but I immediately did feel peaceful and relaxed. And maybe it just put me in that mind frame. But I will tell you that shortly after that initial feeling, I really did get sleepy and fell right to sleep all 3 nights. So I'm a believer. I went on to read reviews because I'm thinking, is it just me that really thinks these work? Sure enough, the reviews are amazing. So if you are someone that struggles with sleep, I cannot recommend this enough. I love that it's all natural. I love that when I woke up all 3 mornings, I didn't feel groggy, not even a little bit. So I felt good. I got a good night's sleep. I went right to sleep instead of my mind spinning and, on my phone and doing all of those things. I love it. And the fact that they have so many different, like Greg said, we've got the vibe here, we've got the calm, and each one has different vitamins and different nutraceuticals for whatever the claim is. And then this one, pain, and then immunity. I'm kind of thinking Greg could be using both recovery. I'm just going out on a limb here, Greg, and energy.
You don't know me at all. Yeah.
But we need to keep, typically we'll keep the energy away from you though. You don't need more of that.
Don't need more of that. But yeah, I'm so excited. There's a vibe one that I really want to try. Because the team is on right now, I wanted to ask on the sleep side, do you guys recommend wearing it, every single day? Is it just like hey, when I need to use this, is there any disadvantage or adverse effects that would happen, if Marcy were to wear it, 7 days in a row? Is this an everyday kind of thing? or just more, because you sell them in 4-packs, which I think is really interesting. And that's 4 nights. So are we using that? How frequently are we using that? I think that's something interesting that I'd love to know, because I could see using this on a regular basis, using different ones. And they said every day is totally fine. So
Right.
really great job. Again, we talked about it a little bit, but they're all plant-based ingredients, which is really, really cool. These guys are very, very good at what that they do. And I can't recommend this more. Again, I use the sleep. I was out like a baby. Marcy's been using it. There we go. So 28-day bundle on the site is only $28. So that's $1 a day, which is, I know there's other stuff out there. We featured some on here where, some powders and things like that, like drinks you do for like sleep and recovery that are in the $3 to $4 per serving. This is $1 per serving. And you don't have to ingest anything. You just put it right on the veins, right on the wrist is where I found that works really best, the best. Love what these guys are doing. So head on, use your phone, get that QR code, hit that QR code, head on over to their page on the Grommet, get your 20% discount, check these guys out. And I can't wait to meet you guys in person really, really soon. And, learn more about what you guys are up to. But I can't wait. We launched the sleep patches. I can't wait to get the energy patch and the recovery patch. And we'll have some kind of cool Grommet bundle, the Greg recovery bundle, whatever we need to do. But really, really great job, guys.
I just saw, I love, Jess says in the chats, is there a Vegas patch that includes doses of everything? There should definitely be a Vegas bundle. That's for sure.
There definitely should. And I know, just kind of even going in on this, the IV drip bars, things like that, they're becoming very popular. But I'm not a needle person. I don't need to go and pay, $50 to get needles into me. Dollar dose here, which I think is really, really cool on the 28-day side. So recovery is the hangover patch, they just said. So love these guys. I love what they're doing. Please support them and go check them out. I hope you guys had an amazing CES, because I know they're here. And thank you guys so much for being a part of Grommet Live and being a part of Grommet this week. Great job.